As soon as Ice Spice stepped onto the music scene, she instantly became known as the Bronx baddie who made it big with viral hits and nonchalance. But just a few years later, something strange happened. One day she was the face of Dunkin Donuts. The next day she was being mocked, ridiculed, and tossed to the curb like a bag of trash.
Well, damn.
So what happened to the girl who was everywhere? Did she burn too bright, too fast? Or was she always designed to disappear? Before we jump into today's video, don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. Growing up in the Bronx, New York, Isis Gaston has always had a love for hip-hop. And the moment she was introduced to Nicki Minaj's music, she knew what she wanted to do with her life. Her passion for music remained while she attended college in New York. Although she dropped out during her sophomore year, she made an important connection with a producer named Riot USA. Not only did they make music together, but some believe Ice Spice and Riot were also doing the horizontal tango.
That sounds fun as hell.
Riot created an instrumental for a song called baddie Freestyle, which was released on SoundCloud in March 2021. The song took off after Ice Spice went viral for participating in the internet's Bust It Challenge. From there, she released more songs all throughout 2021, none of which made a dent on the charts, up until August 2022, when she released the song Munch, Feeling You, which Pitchfork described as one of the top New York drill songs of the summer. Munch peaked at number 34 on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, and the single was certified gold. The music video has now reached 65 million views, thanks to images of Ice Spice shaking her vanilla cheeks to the infectious beat. While Ice Spice was flying high, some thought she was feeling herself a bit too much. In September 2022, reports surfaced that her booking fees had gone from $4,000 a show to a whopping $15,000. No matter how popular Munch was anybody really gonna pay that much to see Curly Sue?
Not Curly Sue. Best of you a trip. You are something else.
A promoter alleged that Ice Spice was pulling out of shows booked at the old price since she thought she deserved a whole new bag. Ice Spice responded on social media, calling cap on the situation. However, she raised eyebrows when she posted, "Yesterday's price, not today's price." Social media users weren't that supportive and said she didn't deserve that much money for her bad music. They also criticized her stage presence, calling her performances lazy and unmemorable. Despite the backlash, Ice Spice continued to thrive. 1 month after Munch was released, she signed the deal of a lifetime with 10K Projects and Capitol Records. The CEO of the label said she knew Ice Spice was a global superstar in the making. They believed in her so much that she got a sweetheart of a deal where she owned her own publishing and masters.
Oh, is that right? Meanwhile, we have veterans in the game fighting for the publishing and masters.
Her single Bikini Bottom came out that October, and at the beginning of 2023, her debut EP called Like was released. It debuted in the top 10 of Billboard's top rap albums. The hits just kept on coming. Her single Gangsta Boo entered the Hot 100, her first song to do so, and In Her Mood peaked at number 58 on the Hot 100. That February, her song with Pink Pantheress, Boy's a Liar Part 2, reached number 3 on the Hot 100. And then, in April of that year, Nicki Minaj joined Ice Spice on Princess Diana, which debuted at number 4 on the Hot 100. The two raptresses joined forces again for Barbie World in June 2023, and it peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Ice Spice's fans were so enthralled with her that they gave her a new nickname. Ice Spice said, "I saw all of my supporters being like, 'She's the people's princess. She's Princess Diana.'"
Girl, if you don't shut the up, go on somewhere.
But plenty of people weren't sold on her star power. With her rapid rise to fame and some deeming her not so talented, many began questioning, was Ice Spice a genuine artist or an industry plant? In case you're unaware, an industry plant is an artist who appears to rise organically but is actually heavily backed by a label or powerful insiders from the start, with connections, money, and marketing all quietly working behind the scenes. They're often packaged to feel relatable or authentic, even though their come-up was anything but. Ice Spice has been accused of being an industry plant due to her sudden popularity, the polished rollout of her image and music, and despite limited experience, her early endorsements from notable people in the industry. Critics argue that her sudden rise felt manufactured and that her viral success was engineered, not earned. Some also speculated that the industry pushed Ice Spice because she fit the mold, being light-skinned, curvy, and marketable. Critics argued that more deserving female rappers were being overlooked while she was fast-tracked as the next rap superstar. Ice Spice told Variety that at first she was initially bothered by the rumors, but she got over it. She added, "People be trying to act like I'm dumb, and I'm just like, I'm a marketing fucking genius." Just when you thought Ice Spice couldn't get any bigger, in May 2023, she was included on the remix of Taylor Swift's hit song, Karma. The internet was in shambles, and the song received a lot of hate. Fans complained that Ice Spice downgraded the song and wondered why she was even included. Those industry plant rumblings grew louder and louder. However, the song peaked at number 2 on the Hot 100. Taylor and Ice Spice were unbothered, and the two are now besties. In January 2024, she released the thought-provoking single, Thank You the Fart. In case you're unaware, the song goes a little something like this. Me. Thank you the You not even the fart. I be going hard. I'm breaking their hearts.
I know you lying. Girl, you gots to be lying. Is this for real?
Many believe the song was disrespectful to a genre built on wordplay, storytelling, and lyrical excellence. Hip-hop came from pain, protest, poetry, and precision. But what we're now witnessing is a mockery, where viral nonsense gets greenlit while real artists struggle to be heard. Releasing songs like this is a direct slap in the face to legends who honed their craft, studied the music, and bled for the culture. Perhaps it's time to start gatekeeping our music, because if we let the floodgates stay open for anything with a beat and a bubble butt, we'll have nothing left worth respecting. The same month that the fart song was released, an artist named D. Chambers took Ice Spice and Riot to court, claiming her song In Her Mood was a ripoff of his 2022 song In That Mood. Although Ice Spice and D. Chambers reached a settlement in 2024, the copyright infringement lawsuit cast a shadow over the early days of her breakout, and the damage had already been done. That July, Ice Spice's debut album called Y2K was finally released. It peaked at number 18 on the Billboard 200. The album received mixed reviews, with fans and critics complaining of its short length, repetitiveness, and lack of songwriting skills. The Standard called the album underbaked, and NPR said Ice Spice's creativity had stalled. Continuing to bank on her success, the Y2K World Tour kicked off in July 2024, with shows across North America and Europe. While Ice Spice was riding high, she was also getting brought back down to earth. Her undeserved diva behavior began to rear its ugly head. Her ex-bestie, Baby Storm, leaked text messages in which Ice Spice called Nicki Minaj ungrateful and delusional. Ice Spice also accused Nicki of trying to snake extra profits from their Barbie World collab. Fighting with the queen of rap is probably not a good idea, but Ice Spice wasn't done making a bad name for herself. She was also accused of being a homewrecker.
Say what now?
According to The Cut, British influencer Madeline Argy alleged that her rapper boyfriend, Central C, had cheated on her with Ice Spice. She claimed the two even made a cheating anthem called Did It First.
Thinking that this conversation is going to be our love, our relationships, so tell me why 10 hours later he's posted up with baddie. Guys, imagine you break up with your boyfriend one night and the next day he is posted with Ice Spice and Chrome Hearts. I didn't even actually get to break up with him. He's already with the next girl.
But this was the least of Ice Spice's worries. According to reports, the People's Princess showed up almost 30 minutes late to a New Year's Eve gig in Australia on December 31st, 2024. Even though she was the headline act at the festival, Ice Spice didn't feel the need to be on time. Once she started performing, the venue cut her off 5 minutes later so that the next artist could take the stage. The audience wasn't feeling any of this and booed as she walked up and down the stage, seeming oblivious. Eventually, she flashed a peace sign and hightailed it out of there. Fans began calling her entitled, disrespectful, and an embarrassment. Days later, she took to social media to explain, "I'm sorry, guys. Surely y'all can forgive me. It was my birthday, and it takes a long time to look like a Barbie."
Girl, I'm about sick of her ass.
Since 2025, Ice Spice has released only one song, Hannah Montana, featuring NLE Choppa and DaBaby. As of this video, the song has yet to make it on the charts. At the end of the day,
The day gotta end.
yeah, that too. But what I was about to say, Auntie Regina, is that at the end of the day, you need more than a slim waist and a fatty to hold the public's attention. The internet might hand you a moment, but it takes real talent and real prep to build a legacy. Ice Spice had the world's attention, but attention without development is a fast track to irrelevance. It's time we stop treating artists like fast fashion. Labels need to stop chasing trends and start investing in longevity. Because once the hype dies down and the TikToks stop trending, all that's left is the music. And if that ain't hitting, then neither is the career. If you enjoyed this video, let us know down below. And thanks for watching RRG.